Hi everyone! Today I am doing my, well, it sounds a bit rude doesn't it, my first time tag, but there is so many different questions that I'm just going to pick out a couple because I don't want to babble and babble and babble for ages. Before I start though, I just want to say I'm sorry I didn't upload last week. My life has been pretty hectic these past couple of weeks because a lot of stuff has been happening, and one of them things being I have got a new job which I am super excited about, and I start that in a couple of weeks, but it's full time, so I don't know how that's going to affect my YouTube schedule, so you're going to have to bear with me. It might be that I end up uploading Friday nights, Saturday mornings, Sundays, which I do now anyway. I upload on a Sunday normally, but I don't know when I'm going to get a chance to record and things, so you will have to bear with me on that. Off my shoulder. Anyway, I'm gonna get started. So I've got the questions on my phone. First YouTube video. That was an introduction to my channel, and I told you what I was going to be doing, and then ended up not doing half the stuff that I said I was going to do because I'd never done YouTube before. I didn't know what I'd enjoy. I didn't know what I was going to be good at, what lighting I was going to have. And it turns out that the lighting tends to be quite crap in the UK, so tutorials aren't the easiest things to do, and I don't know, I just like sitting and having a chat and putting my opinion out there, so sorry guys if you're disappointed. First person you subscribe to on YouTube. Who did I subscribe to first on YouTube? I think the first time I ever went on YouTube I watched a lot of beauty videos, so Lauren Curtis I think, Zoella and Sprinkle of Glitter. I think they're the three first people, because I subscribed to them all at once because it was like related videos, so that is how I ended up subscribing to all three at once. My first three. Do you still talk to your first love? What was your first alcoholic drink? Ooh. WKDs, Wickeds as I called them. I don't know if that's the actual name, but I know it's a WKD in blue. Sorry, my hair's just not doing what I want it to do today. Oh gosh, I had that when I was about 16 at Christmas. I know you shouldn't have alcohol when you're not 18, but it was Christmas. You can celebrate Christmas, can't you? What was your first job? My first job was a waitress, and I absolutely hated it. I enjoyed it to start with because it was like, ooh, I've got a job, yeah, I'm so excited, I'm earning money, and then it just wasn't what I wanted it to be at all, and it wasn't what I wanted to do. So, It says, what was your first car? Well, I've only actually ever driven one car, and it's not technically mine. It's my mum and dad's, but I just drive it sometimes. So, who was the first person you texted today? Oh, well, it says who was the first person to text you today, but it's the same person anyway, it's my dad. Yeah, sado. Sado. Who was the first person you thought of this morning? Well, I didn't actually think of anybody, to be honest. The first thing I thought was food because I woke up and I was starving. So I've not really, no, didn't think of anybody, sorry, I thought about food. Who was your first grade teacher? Is that like year 1? I don't even know. I think in year 3 I had Miss Dunderdale. That's the only teacher I remember from primary school, so whatever year that was. Where did you go on your first ride on an aeroplane? I went to Tenerife, where I go pretty much every year because I just love it. I love the country, I love the culture, I love the weather. I just wish I could live there. What was the first thing you did this morning? The first thing I did this morning was get up and have a pee. Had a wee. That was the first thing I did. Wow. Glamorous. Glamorous lifestyle indeed. First broken bone was my, well, I've actually only ever broken, touch wood, this area, but but I broke my little toe and then I broke my foot bone just a little bit further down, and I did that because I ran up the stairs dancing to Christmas tunes in year 8. I was about, how old was I? I want to say I was about 13, and I did it 4 weeks before Christmas, and my pot was on over Christmas, and it just wasn't fun. Going to school, when your school's burnt down and you're in porta cabins, and going to school with a broken foot is so hard. But the thing was, I did it on the Thursday night. I got up on the Friday and I was like, Dad, I still can't walk on my foot. And he was like, oh, it'll be fine, because I've done all sorts before where I've just sprained things, and I did pull the leg when I was younger just to get out of school, which is my own fault, boy who cried wolf and all that. And I walked on it all day at school, and my mum was like, I'm not taking you to A&E on a Friday night, because in England it's just ridiculous. You just get a lot of drunken people who've been in fights who need stitches or something. And the doctor was like, I think you need to go for an x-ray because this is probably broken. And I cried for a long time thinking, I've got to have a pot on for Christmas. It was not fun. But I shouldn't be such a clumsy booger then, should I? First piercing is first hole in your lobe. That was my first piercing. First foreign country you've gone to, again, Tenerife. I went when I was 3, I'd never been anywhere else other than England. When was your first detention? That was in year 7, I cried. And in all fairness, it was an unfair detention to the point where my dad went into school like, he was just appalled. They had this tick system where if you got a naughty tick on the sad face, if you got 3 you got detention, and if you got 4 you got sent to the room where you have to sit and do your work there all day. Isolation, that's the one. And I got a detention because I got told to explain something to a girl, and then I got done for talking even though I was explaining what I was doing, so I got a tick. And I probably got another 2 ticks for being a little bugger, to be honest. But then this other girl got a tick, another tick, but then on the 3rd tick she got half a tick, and then another half of a tick, so she got 4 chances to get detention and I got 3. My dad was disgusted. He was like, that's not right. Because you can't do that. I can't be 1 rule for one and 1 rule for another, so it was an unfair detention. And I still stick by that, even though I've been left school ages. If you had one wish, what would it be? If I had one wish, what would it be? I think my wish would be to not struggle to breathe. I've got asthma and it is awful, and I just wish that that could go away and that I could lead a normal life, because it's not easy. And I know a lot of people think it's an excuse, and it really isn't. Like, if I go to the gym and it's cold in the gym, I'll have an attack. If I breathe in, you know, sometimes people are having a cigarette out of the supermarket, and if they breathe it in my direction, then that's it, I'll have an attack. And it's really not a comfortable thing to struggle to do, you know, I get out of breath easily, and it's not nice, so I wish I didn't have that. Although saying that, I would also wish for world peace, because I'm just sick of people fighting. It just does my nut in. There's no point. And then the last one that I'm going to do, because this video is 10 minutes long, is what is the first thing you do when you get home? Well, I don't actually come straight home. I go to the gym to keep me fit and healthy. So as soon as I get home from the gym, I get in the shower. Is what I do, because I smell, because I sweat. But train like a beast, look like a beauty, apparently. That's what they say, so... Anyway, I'm going to go now because I have been babbling on for a very long time, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!